Turn into a more effective gardener simply by pruning your trees. If you have been raising trees for a while, you should know about the importance of pruning. If you are not used to having trees, you may have heard about pruning, but know nothing about what it is. If you do not know anything about pruning, you should ask for help because it is essential for tree growth. It is simple to prevent lots of the trials and tribulations of gardening if you simply ask for help. Blossoms and trees are going to grow better if you're able to remove the dead or weak branches. This helps to deliver the nourishing substances to the branches that are healthy since there are no sick ones left. The limbs yielding the most fruit will produce even more when the dead branches are removed, so that the nutrients can go where they will help the most. Keeping the branches consistent by trimming allows the tree to stay in better shape by not letting it to become weighed down on one side. When a tree has got too many branches on one side, they can become permanently crooked. A significant miscalculation that many gardeners make is to wait until their trees start to bear fruit before they think about pruning. Despite the fact that they haven't had any fruit to date, it doesn't mean the tree doesn't need pruning. From the minute your trees begin to grow, you'll want to be pruning them. Your tree could have much better fruits should you prune it from a very young age. Trees that are regularly trimmed look healthier compared to ones that haven't been pruned. It is best to focus on the dead and vulnerable branches when you first begin pruning. They are simply a complication to your tree's health and well-being, so trim them off without any hesitation. When you are not sure if a branch isn't doing well, wait and see how the branch compares to the others. They might be misshaped or discolored, and usually they won't bear any fruit. If a couple of branches are growing too close to each other, cut off the smaller one. Every single branch needs a certain amount of space, so the branches must be kept apart from each other. Don't allow the tree to get out of balance by developing way too many branches on one side. It could wind up crowding the other one away. It isn't a good idea to keep your tree uneven. Understanding the basics of pruning will help you to have very healthy trees. I have listed pruning fundamentals, so you ought to do more research. Depending on the age of the tree, there could possibly be several methods of pruning. Formative recommendations for pruning need to be adopted during the first 3 years of growth for your trees. Once your trees are well established, to keep them the spot where you want them, you will need regulatory pruning. Depending on a tree's age, there are whole publications on their pruning.